By the end of the year, though, and we're about, 7, 8 months away, we're going to see rates there up by about 100 basis points, you think?
Yes, that's our expectation. 100 basis points sounds huge if you're sitting here and you hear BI talk about, really the downside risks to growth. But we still think 100 basis points is warranted because remember, the Fed is raising interest rates, but at least another 150 basis points during that period. We also actually think that Indonesia's growth will be quite strong. And what we think happens in Indonesia is, as a net commodity exporter, they're going to benefit from rising global commodity prices. And ultimately, that spills over into stronger domestic demand, greater local inflation pressures as well. And remember, interest rates are extremely low levels. So even raising interest rates also is 100 basis points. It's not going to derail the cart. So 100 basis points, I think, by the year end is still on the cards here.
Fred, give me an update in terms of foreign ownership of Indonesian sovereign bonds. What's the level right now? And I guess what I'm trying to gauge is the risk as the Fed continues hiking rates. Rates go higher there, differentials widen, and dollar gets stronger.
Well, the ownership is actually much more stable now than it was, say, during the run-up to the taper tantrum in 2013. If you look at ownership ratios, we had ownership ratios of 40% by foreigners. Now we're sort of in the 20s. It's come down a long way. The other thing to note here that's often not very recognized in the market is that the composition of foreign owners has changed. It's no longer fast money that's in and out. They're really more of a real money investors, long-term investors, regional investors, in fact, that have much more staying power. So in terms of foreign investment position, it's much more stable now than it was really at any point in the last 10 years. Now, when it comes to rate differentials in the US, we can't ignore them. Nevertheless, we still have to look at that. We're now seeing the difference between US 10-year and Indonesian 10 years just drift below the post-GFC average. That's always a sign where you kind of think, well, we need to be a bit careful here, and probably just to preemptively, it makes sense to tighten monetary policy a little bit, just to make sure that the differential actually remains large enough to retain that foreign investor base.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.